my dear friends, let us start cooking. Before we cook, this is what is known as Tungrymbai or fermented beans. It is very famous among the people of Meghalaya and even in northeast, in some part of northeast India. So it comes in a packet that is packed in a banana leaf when you buy it from the market, and when you come home, you can replace it in a plate or any place, so that you can smash it like this. So you can crush or smash it like this, and after that you can boil it. For me, I'm not going to boil it because I feel when it is boiled, the strength of the aroma that comes from the Tungrymbai or from the fermented beans is lessened. So I'm not going to boil it. So this is how we crush it, slowly by using a fork, or you can use a glass, a steel glass, to crush the Tungrymbai. So apart from this, let us see what are the ingredients that I'm going to use. So you can see here, this is locally known as neyong. It is black sesame seed. It's locally known as neyong. I'm not going to use it like this. I've already made a paste of it. So this is a paste of it, about 1.5 tablespoons. So I've used 1.5 tablespoon of black sesame seed or neyong. And then I'm going to use medium size onion, but only half of it. I don't like to use so much onion when I cook Tungrymbai. So I will use only half of a medium size onion. And then I'm going to use about 5 to 6 cloves of garlics. So this is garlic which is smashed. So I'm going to use it only around about 5 to 6 cloves. And apart from that, I'm also going to use ginger, medium sized ginger, which is chopped into small pieces. And you can also see here green chili. So I'm going to use green chili. You can also use red chili or what we call red chili powder. So you can use red chili powder for cooking Tungrymbai. And I will not want to miss pork when I use Tungrymbai. Pork is it really goes well with Tungrymbai, and I'm going to use here about 250 grams of pork, which is cut into small pieces and boiled. So this is already boiled. So I'm going to use it when we cook. Apart from that, when we cook, you will see we are going to use oil, turmeric powder, and salt. So let's start. So my friend, today I'm going to use the charcoal for cooking Tungrymbai, which is conventional types of cooking. I will not use stove or gasoline. I will use this charcoal, because why? When you use charcoal and or wood fire, the aroma that blends with the Tungrymbai, it's very, very good. So I'm going to use the charcoal today. So after heating the pan for about 2 minutes, I have put around 1/4 cup of mustard oil. So I'm using mustard oil for cooking Tungrymbai because it enhances the taste of Tungrymbai. Rather than using any other oil, mustard oil goes well with Tungrymbai. So I'm using mustard oil. So I'm heating the oil now, and you can see that it's getting heated. So after heating it, I'll have to let it cool down for some time before I start applying all the ingredients. Now that the oil is thoroughly heated, I will remove it and let it cool down for 5 minutes. Now after the oil has cooled down, I will add my first ingredient. This is a mixture of garlic and green chili, so which is mixed together. We cannot apply it when the oil is hot. Why? Because it will get burned within few minutes or within few seconds. So we need it to get cooked slowly. So that is why we have to cool down the oil first. At this point of time, you can also add a small amount of water if you want to add, or you can leave it like that for some time, but you need to lower the flame. I'll cook it for 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, let us see after 1 minute. So this is how it looks. It started to turn brown. So here I will add a little bit of water. Remember one thing, only if you use green chili, you can add it at the beginning with the garlic. Otherwise, if you use dry chili or red chili powder, you can add it later on. Only if you use green chili. So I use green chili because I love the aroma and the texture of garlic and green chili. So I'll leave it for another 30 seconds. You need to cover it, remember, you cannot leave it open. So now I'll add our onion. We'll leave it for another 30 seconds. Okay, let us see after half a minute. So even the onion has turned pinkish color. So now we'll add our sesame paste, sesame seed paste. Here at this point of time, I will also add about half tablespoon turmeric powder. Add water. I will cook it for another 1 minute. Okay, now after 1 minute, so you can see how does it look now. So at this point of time, we can add our next ingredient, which is the meat. Bit of water. After this, I will cover it and we'll keep it for another 2 minutes to let the ingredient and the meat blend together. So let us see now. how it looks after 2 minutes. It looks delicious already. Now here I will give about a pinch of black pepper powder. You don't need much. And we stir it. After we stir it, now it will go the next ingredient, which is our main ingredient. Our Tungrymbai. At this point of time, you need to add water, so you can adjust. You can adjust what amount of water you can add to mix the ingredient well. So you can see here the color of the Tungrymbai looks greenish, not too black, because I have not given so much of black sesame seed. If I give so much of black sesame seed, the strength of the sesame seed would mask off the strength of the Tungrymbai. So that is why I give it just the enough amount for the Tungrymbai to blend well with the sesame seed. So we'll let it boil for some time. So after 5 minutes of boiling it, this is how it looks. And now we'll stir it again. You have to keep on stirring it in between. But now I'll add up the last ingredient, and that is ginger. You can add more ginger if you need. The more ginger, the tastier it is. Also, I remember I have not given the salt. So now you can also add salt according to your taste. For me, I'll add this 1 teaspoon. As you can see now, the consistency is still thick, so we'll cook it for another 4 to 5 minutes to reduce the amount of water. So now let us see. So now it's thicker than before. It's ready to eat. You can eat it now, or you can make it more thicker. I'm going to make it more thicker, and I'll cook it for another 2 minutes. And remember, at this point of time, you have to lower the flame to prevent it from burning. And lastly, I will give another ingredient which is optional. You don't need to give that if you don't want, but I like it when I cook it with this ingredient that I am about to give, and that is spring onion, or we call it locally selapyat. You can also I forgot to tell you that the moment you add the Tungrymbai, at that point of time you can also add red chili powder if you want to have, or if you want to eat with red chili powder. Otherwise you can cook it just the way I cook it. So I will cook it for another 1 minute to make it thicker, because I like it when it is thick, and we'll enjoy it today. So let us see. Let us see now. Wow, it looks really delicious. So I want to eat it like this. My Tungrymbai is ready and I am hungry, so I'm going to have it with rice, plain rice, and I'll taste it. How is it? So enjoy. There it goes, our Tungrymbai. So it's one of my favorite, but we do not eat it throughout the year. Mostly we have it on occasion or in winter. So now I'm going to have it, taste it with yellow rice and salad. Guys, it's delicious. You can try it at home and tell me how you like it. Comment it. You can add more chili to it when you have it. For me it's enough. The texture, the taste, and the aroma, everything is perfect. It goes well with this yellow rice that I cooked in the morning. And please enjoy it at home, and please do not forget to subscribe my channel for more videos. Like it and share it with your friends. Thank you, and enjoy eating.